Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
If you or someone you know suffers from the disease of addiction, help is available from the Berkeley County Quick Response Team with peer recovery coaches and support promptly to the homes of those who've recently experienced an overdose. This collective effort towards recovery brings resources and services to the community, including naloxone and treatment options. Call 304-267-1313 or visit the Berkeley County Recovery Resource Center at 800 Emmett Rouse Drive, Martinsburg. The Berkeley County Quick Response Team is funded through a DHHR grant with the Berkeley Morgan County Health Department.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
The following sports broadcast is a special presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. It's time for the excitement of West Virginia high school basketball. Today's game is being brought to you by
Century 21 Modern Realty Results, Cody's Auto Body, The Palace Lounge, CMA Honda, the Berkeley County Health Department, Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, Brown's Funeral Home and Cremations, Hagerstown Ford, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Bodwell Insurance Solutions, W. Harley Miller Systems, Smallwood and Small Insurance Agency, CMA Chrysler Dodge, WVU East, the law firm of Burke Schultz Harmon and Jenkinson, RAI Properties, Parsons Ford, Rocks, Gary Kelly Allstate, and Panhandle Dumpsters.
And now, let's go courtside and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Good evening and welcome out to Martinsburg High School for tonight's high school boys basketball action between Beckley and Martinsburg. It's a big matchup here. Two of the top 10 teams in the state of West Virginia in Class 4A, according to the AP poll. The two teams that have made the state tournament the most in the state of West Virginia as well. So it's a big matchup, two historic programs, two programs that consistently strive for success. And so far they've both had strong season, so should be a good matchup here tonight. I'm Nick Verzolini, alongside me Colin McLaughlin. Colin, not too much familiarity between the two teams. Haven't played each other since 2018, but it is a good matchup because of the historical relevance of these two programs.
Yeah, and it's been a while, I believe, since the last time they played each other in the regular season, so hopefully this one should be a lot of fun. Martinsburg coming off that win 69-62 yesterday at Musselman to improve to 7-2. We'll see if the offense carries over from yesterday into today as well. It was really a great performance by Garrett Height with 28 points, as well as Keyshawn Cheek with 24 points, and we might witness history today for Keyshawn Cheek, as he is 5 points away from reaching 1,000 career points.
Yeah, that's a good point. Cheek is coming up on 1,000 career points, as you said, and he's been an awesome player for this Martinsburg program. He was also a great player for the Spring Mills Cardinals while he was there as well. So, big-time player, and if he reaches 1,000 today, they'll obviously stop the game, only 5 points away, so we definitely expect him to be able to reach that mark pretty quickly. Other things to, I guess, note in this matchup, Martinsburg, as you said, Colin, coming off of that big win, and it was a great shooting night for the Bulldogs offensively, and it was fun to see a high-scoring game in the EPAC, really for the first time that we've been there this season, where both teams were shooting the ball pretty well.
Yeah, feel like today might be the same as well, even though it's not a EPAC matchup. These are, as you said already, two top 10 teams in 4A, and Martinsburg in that game yesterday made 10 3-pointers, 9 coming in the first half, only 1 in the second half, so kind of quieter there. But Woodrow Wilson also a pretty good shooting team as well. I believe only 1, maybe 2 losses so far this year. Have to double check, because I believe I heard from Coach Rogers that earlier this week they lost, but couldn't remember if that was their first or their second. So we'll see how Martinsburg does against them today.
We will take a quick 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll hear from both teams' head coaches. This is the W. Harley Miller Systems pregame show, providing custom integration services like home and office automation, home theater networking, audio video distribution, and more. Call 304-350-1931 or visit WHMsystems.com. Again, on the other side of this break, we'll hear from head coach Dave Rogers. This is West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
Tomorrow's success begins with today's preparation. Give your child a pathway to flourish and thrive with a well-rounded education. Enrollment is now open at the Classical Christian Academy in Martinsburg. Visit tcca.life/information. Tomorrow's success begins with today's preparation. Give your child a pathway to flourish and thrive with a well-rounded education. Enrollment is now open at the Classical Christian Academy in Martinsburg. Visit tcca.life/information.
After a car accident, what do you get when you call Mansion Ferretti?
You get more experience from a local law firm with over 115 years of combined service.
More respect from a team who treats clients like their own family.
And more fight, because we want you to get every dollar you deserve.
Experience, respect, results. If you've been injured, that's what you want in your lawyer.
And that's what you'll get when you call us. Car accident? Get more with Mansion Ferretti. 304-264-8505.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. Floorpools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com.
We welcome you back here to Martinsburg High School. Now hear from head coach Dave Rogers of the Martinsburg Bulldogs. Our coach's interview is brought to you by Parsons Ford, located at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number one by making you number one first. Parsons.
Dave Rogers of the Martinsburg Bulldogs. Coach, coming off a good win last night against Musselman on the road. Always a tough game when you go up against them, and it's one of the more entertaining games of the season. What did you like from the team?
Well, I thought we held in there tight. We don't play well, Musselman. It's amazing. And they've got, when they've got shooters, they got a ball handler, they got a nice big man inside. And I thought they shot the ball well, and I thought we shot the ball well. Did we all make mistakes? We sure did. We'd like to have a couple of things back. But I think our kids adjusted to it, because we don't see a lot of zone. but we saw all zone last night, a little bit of man here and there, but our kids did a good job. Keyshawn really, I thought, played strong, and so did Garrett Height. Garrett was our leading scorer, and I thought shot the ball well. And our big guys stayed in there and hit the glass, so we just need to keep improving.
Obviously, you've had a few games here, but recently where you've been able to score, but really it felt like last night the shooting was pretty good. Like you said, Garrett and Keyshawn both having real solid offensive games, especially in the EPAC this year. It's been kind of hard to score because every game seems like it's coming off of a snow break. So to see that offense, and in particular Garrett and Keyshawn's performance, what did you like from them?
Well, I thought they played hard. I thought they shot the ball well. We went in at halftime, and Coach Jackson said, we've shot 15 threes. I said, what? But we hit 9 of them. So if you're shooting that percentage, take some more. But, you know, we're still trying to work some bench people in there. We're still trying to work some different offenses to make sure that we know make sure we can adjust on the fly. You've got to be able to adjust on the run. And again, you know, we like to press. But if you've only got 5 players, it's tough to do that the whole game because they get worn down pretty easy. So, you know, hey, we're going to make adjustments as we go. We're going to do what we have to do, adjust to who we're playing, and I think we'll be fine.
When you look at the bench, seems like you found a few guys that have found some roles. Harrison played pretty well last night. What do you like about some of the guys that are coming along?
Well, you know, Braden is playing well for us, and we're trying to get him in there more. He hustles. He takes the ball to the rack, and you know, we're looking at Kevin Myers there a little bit off the bench, and we need Deshaun. Deshaun will keep coming. He was out sick a couple of days this past week. It's amazing when we think we got a nice solid week of 4 days of practice, then you get a couple that have missed 2 because they're sick. You know, I think Jeremiah White has the ability if he'll just go out there and just work as hard as he can work. I think at 6'6", he can make an impact, and that gives us another big on the floor. So, you know, we're just going to keep working them in. We're going to keep putting them in when we can and go after them.
Beckley tonight, top 10 team in the state. What are some things that you've seen from them so far this year?
Well, they're very good. They're very athletic. I told somebody the other day, the number 1 school that has been in the state tournament more than anybody is Beckley. And Martinsburg is second. So you got the most teams that have ever been in the state tournament matched up here at home. I hope our people come out and see it. They're very athletic. They've got good guards. They've got a good big man inside. And they've got a Walton. It's a famous name down there that they keep getting year after year. So, you know, they're very talented. Coach Kidd does a great job with them. And we've matched up with them so many times in the past. And we'll be going back down there in a couple weeks.
Anything else tonight, Coach?
Nope. Let's have fun.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Coach Dave Rogers of the Martinsburg Bulldogs. We'll go ahead and take another 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll give you the starting lineups, get Collins' keys to the game, and continue to get you ready for this matchup between Beckley and Martinsburg. This is West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10.
12-piece chicken for $12 with Rock's app.
Starting route to Rock's local market.
Stopping by a local watering hole for happy hour between 5 and 7 to get the family dinner.
It's not rocket science. Get a 12-piece chicken for $12 at happy hour from 5 to 7 p.m. with the Rock's app.
Reserve a table by the fire every night. Relax in the warmth and comfort of a Roach Energy gas fireplace. Roach Energy. Call 304-263-3329.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Family Valentine's Day has gone too far. This is Cody from Cody's Auto Body. I just saw a Valentine's Day card from your dog. Look, I love my dog, but who's going to the store and buying a card from their dog to give to someone? If you're that lonely, how about you go to happy hour at the bar like a normal person? Or just skip the card and call a therapist. Stay warm and stay safe on the roads. From Cody at Cody's Auto Body. Sing the jingle, boy.
It's Cody's with a T for trust.
Carpet World is more than just carpet. Carpet World specializes in a complete selection of hardwood floors by respected names like Armstrong, Bruce, Shaw, and Mohawk, and tile by Dowell Tile, American Oleum, and Mannington for all rooms in your home. And Carpet World can update your bathroom shower with very attractive ceramic tile walls and floor. Financing with up to 12 months deferred interest is available, along with experienced quality installation at Carpet World, 2330 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. CarpetWorldofMartinsburg.com.
We welcome you back here at Martinsburg High School, currently honoring Chris Berg, who passed away in August. So taking a moment for him, was involved with the program for a number of years. So middle school coach, as well as I think at one point a ninth grade coach here, and did some stats and stuff like that. So definitely was tremendously sad news, and of course great guy to honor here today, Colin. But I guess I don't know, it feels kind of rude to talk over this.
It does. Cancer sucks. It affects everyone, but we'll take a kind of moment of silence here for now until the ceremony's over.
Yeah. Thank you. Nice moment of silence there for Chris Berg again. But again, Colin, now back to our pregame stuff here. I want to get the keys to the game, which are brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Go to fordofhagerstown.com. What do you got for both teams?
For Martinsburg, it will be to let Keyshawn Cheek kind of get his stuff going early. Just get that out of the way so you can focus on the task at hand, and that's getting a win. So he's 5 points away from 1,000 career points. Allow him to kind of just take control, because he is arguably the biggest star of this team anyway. So if he can get rolling and everybody can feed off of him after that, hopefully it'll lead to more success down the road in this game. And then for Woodrow Wilson, they're without their leading scorer in Zion Hawthorne. He is sick, so he didn't make the trip up with them. So don't know who, but somebody's going to have to step up, maybe even a few guys offensively to kind of take over that role.
Yeah, you look at it for the Flying Eagles this season. Kobe Dillon has been a solid scorer at 11.5 points per game. Preston Clary has averaged 12 points per game, and Jalen Walton has averaged nearly 16 points per game. So, yes, Hawthorne, who comes in there at 16.5 a game, is definitely a big loss. But you do have three other scorers that can get into double figures. The problem is, Colin, outside of Hawthorne, who's their leading scorer, and then part of that four guys that average in double figures, you have nobody else really that close. Your next highest scorer is Lucas Rainey at 3.5 a game. So you're going to have to really look for guys to step up. But with the national anthem, we'll take another 2-minute break and then return with our or just make it a 1-minute break, Dylan, then we'll return.
At Carter Myers Automotive, what we do today will tomorrow become what we've done. That's why Owners Just Do More no longer defines us. Our work is never done, because what we live by doesn't have a finish line. We care. Our company of owners is moving lives forward every day by finding more ways to care before, during, and after your purchase. Because when you're happy, so are we. Carter Myers Automotive. Proud to be the owners who just care more.
It's the new normal. You live, work, and play everywhere. Whether it's the family car or the family business, you need insurance that keeps pace with your changing life. Home on the job or working from home, peace of mind comes from knowing your whole world is covered. No matter what happens or how big it grows, whatever your new normal, Erie Insurance's award-winning service and personal agents can keep pace. Call your local agent today or visit erieinsurance.com for a quote.
And we welcome you back here to Martinsburg High School. Nick Verzolini, Colin McLaughlin, Talia Tompkins is on camera, as well as Kyler High. And back in the studio is Dylan Bishop. Now let's get the starting five, which is brought to you by the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results. Looking for a home in the tri-state area, then call the Larry DeMarco team at 304-250-3551. Or visit them online at www.modernrealtyresults.com. For the Bulldogs, it's their typical starting five of Kyrie Bunny, Keyshawn Cheek, Anthony Iwuna, Zion Igmandoa, as well as Garrett Height. And then for Woodrow, it looks like it's going to be Jalen Walton, Lucas Rainey, Preston Clary, A.J. Thomas, and Kobe Dillon. So Bulldogs will bring it across half court and find Kyrie Bunny, who dribbles inside, kicks it out to Zion, back over to Cheek on the left wing. Cheek tries to get into the paint. Fadeaway jumper on the way is off the back of the rim and no good, and rebounded by Clary. Now with it is Rainey on the wing, back to Clary, top of the key. He tries to drive in. Good defense from Zion. Kick it out to Dillon. Dillon with the in-and-out dribble, drives in. Three-pointer on the way from the corner is short and no good. Iwuna tips it around and ends up into the hands of Keyshawn Cheek, who finds Garrett Height now. Dribble drives in. Height cut off on the baseline by Kobe Dillon. Back out to Zion. Over to Kyrie Bunny, over to Anthony Iwuna. 7 minutes to go here in this first quarter as Martinsburg slows things down. Bunny reversing the basketball. Back over to Zion, over to Height now on the right wing. Height down low to Iwuna, trying to post up against Walton. Iwuna with the shoulder fake, kicks it over to Zion, over to Cheek now left wing. Bulldogs just working the basketball around this perimeter. It's been a long possession, not a common thing for Martinsburg, but certainly working on their half-court offense as Cheek attacks the rim, gets fouled on his way up, and he'll shoot a pair of free throws. So Keyshawn Cheek to the line for the first time here tonight to shoot two.
Yeah, and that's what he does best. He's aggressive in attacking the basket and isn't afraid of the contacts that he sometimes finds because of it.
Foul is called on Lucas Rainey. That's his first. Team first as well. And second free throw good as well for Keyshawn Cheek. So just 3 points away from a 1,000 career is Cheek now. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. 2-0 Bulldogs. A.J. Thomas into the game. Over to Clary. Clary guarded by Igmandoa. Swing it to Dillon. Dillon drives baseline, kicks it back to Clary. Clary trying to set up an offense here for Beckley. Dillon up top, guarded by Cheek. Beckley working around the perimeter. Both teams playing good defense here early on. Dillon gets into the lane, kicks it out. Thomas open three on the way is good. A.J. Thomas knocks down the triple, and it's a 3-2 Beckley lead over the Bulldogs. Height trying to answer from the corner. That's good. Garrett Height stays hot from last night where he just couldn't be stopped. 28 points from him in the win against the Applemen.
Yeah, he made 7 3-pointers last night of the 10 for Martinsburg in that win.
Beckley working around the perimeter. Here's a deep three from Dillon, and that's good. Kobe Dillon raining the threes from the far left wing. 6-5 now our score. Iwuna gets trapped on the baseline. Bunny now has the basketball over to Cheek. Cheek top of the key. Trying to go to work against Thomas. Keyshawn gets into the lane. Step back three-pointer on the way is short and no good. Rebounded by Thomas. Over to Clary now. Clary drives in the lane, runs into a defender in Keyshawn Cheek, and a charge is called against Clary. Preston Clary picks up his first. And it's a turnover here. Team second, 6-5 our score in favor of Beckley.
Yeah, it's so far been a pretty even match. You anticipated it being that, so looking forward to seeing how the rest of this game develops between two top 10 teams in the state.
Over to Kyrie Bunny, who tries a three-pointer. That's short, no good. Rebounded by Dillon.
Yeah, it was a good look. Just couldn't get the basket to fall.
Dillon trying to get into the lane, kicks it out. Clary on the wing, guarded by Awuna. Crosses him up for a moment, then Awuna recovers, and Dillon gets it back on the wing. Guarded by the lengthy Agmandoa up top. Driving to the lane, Walton trying to go up strong, and Walton finishes. Jalen Walton with his first 2 points. It's 8-5, Woodrow Wilson leading Martinsburg. Keyshawn Cheek drives in, gets the foul, and finishes the layup, but it's called offensive. A charge going against Cheek after he took one a moment ago, and the Bulldogs turn it over.
Yeah, contact was definitely there. I think got a little bit of a sell. Wasn't really looking at the feet from up here to see if they were exactly set in time. Now both sides have had offensive fouls called with the charge. Now steal for Martinsburg.
And Martinsburg gets it back. Aaron Height with the basketball over to Kyrie Bunny in the corner. Bunny back to Height. Three-pointer on the way is no good. Rebounded by Clary. Clary ahead to Dillon. Thought about the three-pointer. Down low, Clary drives baseline. Goes up strong, but before that.
Looks like they're calling an offensive foul. He gave a little forearm.
Foul against Preston Clary. That's his second. Team third, so we'll see if he heads to the bench here. As we mentioned, though, Beckley already a little bit shorthanded, Colin, and kind of similar to Martinsburg. Outside of that starting five, you don't see a whole lot of scoring production from their bench. So Garrett Height tries a jumper. That's an air ball from just inside the three-point arc. It heads out of bounds. And Beckley will have the basketball here with 3:11 left in this first quarter, leading the Bulldogs 8-5. Double team comes from Bunny. Clary catches it in the front court, and then Bunny looked like he was on the football field. Lays his shoulder into Clary, so that will be the foul on Kyrie Bunny, his first.
Yeah, he was able to steal the ball, but you're right, it was because he kind of lowered that shoulder into Clary.
So Kobe Dillon with the basketball, bringing it across half court, gets the screen, kicks it over to Clary. Preston Clary trying to work an opening. Finds Jalen Walton on the wing, back over to Thomas, and a foul going against Bunny. So he picks up two quick ones, and that will bring Harrison into the game, who we've seen play some good minutes, Colin, off the bench recently for the Bulldogs.
We have. He has a lot of hustle, and now we get to see some more minutes from him again today. And Kyrie Bunny had some foul trouble yesterday as well. He, even though it was late, fouled out of the game yesterday against Musselman.
First quarter presented to you on TV 10 by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Go to fordofhagerstown.com, as well as Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Family owned, offering superior customer service and great pricing for a job done by experienced certified technicians. Call 304-901-4777. That pass goes off the backboard and ends up in the hands of Thomas. Now move back over to Williams, who just checked in. Dillon drives in, kicks it out. Thought about the three-pointer. Did Rainey, and then Rainey ends up throwing it away. It's a turnover for Beckley, and two teams playing a little bit sloppy here early on, Colin.
Good defense, though. Length really helping out Martinsburg for sure. I want to quickly correct myself, by the way. Bunny didn't foul out yesterday. He only had 4 fouls.
Did Corday foul out?
No. Wow. Only person that fouled out yesterday was Santa Maria.
No Bunnies fouling out yesterday?
No. Bunny Bowl was a fun one yesterday.
It was. It was a good matchup. Both teams played hard.
Yeah, both teams here right now kind of cooling off offensively, though, as you said.
Rainey tries an open three. It's off the rim and heads out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will take back over.
Yeah. Off the rim and then over the backboard.
Yeah.
Cameraman Kyler High getting some of it as well.
As he should. That's what he's there for.
Yeah, doesn't go down in the stat column, though, for a rebound for him.
True. Aluna over to Zion, back to Cheek. Cheek tries to split two defenders, gets fouled and finishes. Keyshawn Cheek is now just 1 point away from 1,000. And that was just an amazing move to the rim, and you see why he's approaching that scoring mark, Colin.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I mean, the wide steps, getting it, and there you go.
1,000 career points for Keyshawn Cheek. The Bulldog point guard will grab the game ball for him. For a second, I was getting confused which ball it was, but they do successfully get the ball to Keyshawn, and congratulations to him on 1,000 career points. He's just been a very fun player to watch over the last 4 years, Colin.
Absolutely, and that ties the ball game as well now here at 8 with 1:39 left in the first quarter. So as I said, let him get that done early, and now you can focus truly on the task at hand.
And Keyshawn has also been the dominant scorer for the Bulldogs already with 5 of the 8 points. Garrett Height has the other 3. And now Martinsburg brings a little bit of pressure. Beckley over to break the pressure, find Dillon. Dillon goes into the lane. Nice scoop shot on the way, but it's no good. Rebounded by Garrett Height. Ahead to Keyshawn Cheek. Cheek in transition. Looking to roll to the rim again and nearly get point number 1,001 and 1,002, but it's off the mark, no good. And Dillon now in transition back the other way. Dubs it down. Williams' shot is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Anthony Awuna. And Awuna looks ahead to Cheek. Cheek will slow things down and reset the offense. Beautiful no-look pass to Awuna for 2.
Yeah, nobody was covering Awuna in the paint, and great find by Cheek.
He'll do that as well, not just a scorer. Here's Rainey with another open look for 3, and that's good. Rainey knocks it down. Lucas Rainey, one of those guys that could need to step up today for Beckley with their best player, Zion Hawthorne, being sick and being out today. So Harrison with the basketball. 11-10 our score in favor of Woodrow Wilson. Martinsburg has it on the wing. Over to Anthony Awuna. Awuna with the crossover dribble. Back to Keyshawn Cheek. Cheek pulls up for 3. That's good. Keyshawn Cheek starting to heat up a little bit. Bulldogs regain the lead at 13-11. Rainey goes in the lane. Nice pass to Walton underneath, but a foul was called before the shot. It's going to go against Cheek. That's his first. And Rainey will inbound here from the baseline. 13-11 Martinsburg. 13 seconds to go here in this first quarter. And kick it over to Williams. Williams back to Dillon. 10 seconds. Dillon drives in the lane. Spin move. Gets away from Harrison. Shot is up and in and out. No good. Harrison grabs the rebound. 4 seconds. Head to Garrett Height. Height tries to make an opening on the baseline. Tries to find Harrison then, and it heads out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. And that will do it for the first quarter of play. Our score, Martinsburg 13, Beckley 11. We'll be back in 1 minute with the second quarter. This is West Virginia High School Boys Basketball on Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10.
Suffers from the disease of addiction, help is available from the Berkeley County Quick Response Team with peer recovery coaches and support promptly to the homes of those who've recently experienced an overdose. This collective effort towards recovery brings resources and services to the community, including naloxone and treatment options. Call 304-267-1313 or visit the Berkeley County Recovery Resource Center at 800 Emmett Rouse Drive, Martinsburg. The Berkeley County Quick Response Team is funded through a DHHR grant with the Berkeley-Morgan County Health Department.
Welcome you back here to Martinsburg High School. Colin, you got an update from the Greenbrier between Morgantown and Spring Mills as they meet again.
Yeah, they're meeting in the Battle of the Spring House at the Greenbrier. Morgantown right now in the lead at halftime over number 1 Spring Mills. 36-27 is the score at the half.
Also, Shepherd men losing today to East Strasburg by a point, losing at the buzzer, so a tough one there. Walden underneath, shot no good, rebounded by Garrett Height. Keyshawn Cheek dribbles it, goes behind his back, layup off the glass and good. Keyshawn Cheek put it in the highlight reel. Oh my goodness. Over to Height now. Height running the floor for the Bulldogs as they force a turnover. Height over to Harrison. 15-11 our score. Martinsburg in the lead. 7.5 minutes to go here in this second quarter.
And I don't know if it's more impressive or not. It wasn't a behind-the-back dribble. It was just a wraparound behind the back to switch hands with it for the layup.
Cheek with the jumper. It's up and no good that time, but Walden grabs the rebound ahead to Clary. Clary with the pull-up from just inside the three-point arc. It's no good. Williams grabs the rebound, and that's up and good. Taylor Williams is in the scoring column here today with his first 2 points.
Here's Height.
Height on the other end for 3, and that's good. Garrett Height's got 6, and Martinsburg leads it by 5. Coach Kidd will take a timeout here with 6:53 to go in the second quarter. Take a 30-second break. This is West Virginia High School Boys Basketball and Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10. Our score, Martinsburg 18, Woodrow 13.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Here, Colin to Martinsburg High School, as well as the people. But Nick Verzolini, Colin McLaughlin here. Talia Tompkins running our camera. Dylan Bishop back in the studio, as well as Kyler High on the baseline cam. Colin, entertaining game so far. 18-13 our score. Beckley burning the timeout there, but been a fun one so far. What are some things that kind of stood out to you?
Kind of carrying over from yesterday's win for Martinsburg, the fact that Keyshawn Cheek and Garrett Height are really leading the charge offensively.
Yeah, the two have combined to hit 3 3-pointers here in this first half as Zion tips that one away and heads out of bounds. They'll inbound it from in front of the Martinsburg bench as Williams. 18-13 Bulldogs, 6:45 to go before halftime, and it's Kobe Dillon with the basketball. Guarded by Harrison, over to Clary now. He gets the screen from Dillon, drives into the lane, now swings it over to Walden in the high post. Trying to work it down low to Walden, but instead free throw line jumper there from Clary, no good, rebounded by Keyshawn Cheek. Cheek looking to run the floor with the left-handed dribble. Crosses over, gets in the lane with a spin move, dumps it down to Igmandoa, who lays it up and in. Keyshawn Cheek is just showing off here tonight. Clary blocked by Awuna. Kicks it back out, though. Rainey has an open three-pointer on the way, and it's off the side of the rim. No good, but Clary grabs the offensive rebound and a foul call.
Yeah, it might be Cheek again, and I think it is.
Yeah, that is his second, so that is crucial because Cheek has been killing it for the Bulldogs, creating possessions and creating baskets underneath for his teammates as well as scoring in his own right, so that could be huge. Don't expect him to sit too long here, Colin.
Yeah, he's been the difference, though, so far with this 7-point lead for Martinsburg, so having him on the bench right now could be a crucial moment in this game.
Step back three from Dillon is no good, rebounded by Awuna. Awuna finds Height finds Harrison. Harrison trying to get to the rim. Gets slowed down. Good defense by Clary. Bounce pass underneath to White. White kicks it out. Height, extra pass to Kyrie Bunny. Bulldogs working around the perimeter here right now. Harrison trying to set up some offense. Now back to Height. 5:28 to go in this first half. Dribble handoff of Harrison. Harrison splits the defense. Throws up a floater. It's no good. Rebounded by Walden underneath. And Beckley trying to run back the other way now with the offensive pressure. Rainey comes off a screen, drives in, kicks it out. Dillon, a deep three from the top of the key is no good. Long rebound out to Anthony Awuna, and he'll run the floor. Awuna kicks it back to Harrison. Harrison takes one dribble, pulls up for three. Too strong off the back iron. Rainey traces down that long rebound, and Beckley will slow it down, bringing it into the front court now. Dillon with it on the wing. Trying to get into the lane. Dillon drives in, kicks it out. Rainey now takes the baseline drive. Awuna falls down. No foul called, and Williams grabs the easy rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Awuna was trying to draw a charge with that contact and didn't get the call, so just kind of made it a mismatch defensively with him on the floor for a 5v4.
Timeout taken by Martinsburg. It's a 30-second timeout. 4:31 to go in this first half. We're back in 30 seconds. Our score, Martinsburg 20, Beckley 15. This is West Virginia High School Boys Basketball on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Martinsburg High School 20-15 Bulldogs leading Beckley here. Our second quarter is presented to you on TV 10 by the Brown Funeral Home and Cremations. Robert Fields and Sons, a family-owned full-service funeral home proudly serving the area since 1880, as well as Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, located at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number one by making you number one first, Parsons. Height, top of the key, over to Kyrie Bunny. Bunny finds Garrett Height, who drives baseline, gets cut off by the defense, but now trying to post up, and Height's shot is up and good. So Height showing his many different offensive skills. Clary with a three from the corner, and that's good. Nothing but net for Preston Clary, his first 3 points.
Yeah, defense just didn't get back in time to set up. Can't leave the shooter wide open in the corner.
Zion now going to work, drives in, tough fadeaway jumper is in and out, no good. He follows his rebound and ends up earning the possession for Martinsburg as it goes off of Beckley. And the Bulldogs will inbound it from the baseline.
And that was just unlucky, as you said, in and out for Zion. It looked like it was probably 3/4 of the way down, but somehow bounced out.
Height inbounds it to White. White trying to post up, kicks it out to Durden. And he'll throw it away as it's out of reach for Zion.
Yeah, Zion says, my fault on that one. He kind of took one extra step over on that right wing and didn't stay for the pass from Durden.
Dillon now going into the lane, kicks it out. Another open three from Clary, and this one's short, rebounded by Durden. So Martinsburg having to go into its bench quite a bit here early on due to some foul trouble. But they still are in the lead, Colin, and this could play in their favor because these guys are getting early rest. Bunny now pulls up with a mid-range jumper that's too strong. White grabs the rebound over to Height for three. That's in and out, no good. Zion, though, with the follow and the finish. Agmandoa making his presence felt. He's got 4 points for the Bulldogs. Down low now, it's Clary back out to Williams. Williams drives in. Nice pass to Walton underneath, who gets him with the head fake and finishes the layup.
All I was going to say for that last possession for Martinsburg is that's why you crash the boards, especially when you have the height advantage like you do today.
Walton with 4 first-half points. 24-20, Martinsburg on top here with 2.5 minutes to go before halftime. Kyrie Bunny, hesitation move, pass down low is tipped into the hands of White. White goes up strong. Shot is no good, but he gets his own rebound. Kicks it out. Extra pass to Durding for three, and that's good. So Durding knocks down the open triple. It's 27-20 Bulldogs with 2 minutes left. Could this be the game where the Martinsburg bench starts to prove themselves as a viable weapon?
I hope so.
Dribble pull up there from inside the arc. No good for Lucas Rainey, and it's rebounded by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Durding with the rebound. I think that might be either his first points of the year, at least the first points that we've seen him score so far this year.
Yeah, I can't remember. He might have had maybe a layup or something late in the game, but at least significant points coming in the first half. I'd say that probably is it. Durding drives in. Tough off the glass layup is up and good. I mean, we know he's a good athlete. He just hasn't really gotten the opportunities, and we haven't seen him much on the basketball court. But 29-20 is Dirting providing a spark for the Bulldogs. Here's a drive from the baseline from Walton. That's no good. Rebounded by White underneath. Egmandoa now trying to bring it across the timeline. We'll find Kyrie Bunny. Dirting, why not? And it's good. Dirting heating up. 8 points here and a nice stretch to build the Bulldog lead out to 12, but Walton is foul on his way up, and he'll shoot two.
Ashawn Dirting out of nowhere coming in big for the Bulldogs right now. Even though you get the and one opportunity incoming here for Beckley, this is still a huge turn for the Bulldogs, especially with Keyshawn Cheek, your typical leading scorer, on the bench right now in foul trouble.
Yes. By the way, Walton shooting one as he did make that layup. I think I misspoke and said he was shooting two, but nonetheless, a little bit of a halt to a big Martinsburg run here, and give credit, like Colin said, to Jashawn Dirting, the senior, who hasn't played a whole lot this season, but Martinsburg now brings Myers into the game and trying to go quickly here up by 10. And Garrett Height goes right by the Beckley defense and makes the layup, 34-22. As the free throw is no good, Dillon kicks it out. Clary drives in, back to Dillon. Gets Dirting in the air, pulls up with the long two, and it's no good. Clary tries to grab the rebound, but it heads out of bounds. He believes that Egmandoa tipped it, but not according to the officials, and it will be Martinsburg basketball here. Just 28 and a half seconds to go before halftime. We'll see if the Bulldogs hold for the final shot, as this has been kind of a funky lineup to lead to a solid lead for Martinsburg at 34-22. Just 20 seconds to go before halftime. Garrett Height dribbling with the basketball. He finds Dirting on the wing. Dirting off the Heights screen over to Myers. Myers drives in, finds Awuna. Awuna kicks it out. Egmandoa, three-pointer on the way, is short. Awuna fights for the rebound, and a foul called against Anthony Awuna. That will give the ball back to Beckley with 2 seconds left.
Yeah, Awuna went over the back trying to grab the rebound.
So 2 seconds. Half-court heave on the way. It's just short. Off the front of the rim from Gage Burdett. That will do it here for this first half of play. Martinsburg's built itself a solid lead here, 34-22. We'll take a 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll have the halftime show. This is West Virginia High School Boys Basketball on Talk Radio, WRNR and TV10 back in 2 minutes.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
February is American Heart Month, and WV Medicine is joining the calls to raise awareness. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the U.S., but many cases are preventable. Start protecting your heart today with self-care like moving more, eating healthier, managing stress, not smoking or vaping, and getting enough quality sleep. Learn more about the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute experts in Martinsburg, Branson, and Winchester at wvumedicine.org/heart.
W. Harley Miller Systems understands the need and desire for reliable and affordable smart home solutions. Secure your home with a security system and keep a close eye on your family. Automate your home with a Control4 system and have smart technology work as one. Set daily schedules to control your thermostats. Push a button and set the mood for dinner by dimming lights and playing music, or just sit back and enjoy a movie in your own home theater. Put decades of experience to work for you. Visit us at WHMsystems.com or call 304-350-1931.
Martinsburg High School. Our halftime show is brought to you by the Mansion Freddie Law Firm in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. Colin, your thoughts on that first half?
Great turnaround there. It was a pretty close first half for most of it, and then all of a sudden Cheek gets in foul trouble, and you're a little worried about who's going to step up for Martinsburg, and it turns out to be Jashawn Durding with 8 straight points on 3 straight possessions, 2 huge threes, and then a layup as well. And Martinsburg now finds itself up by a dozen. Great way to close out that second quarter strongly. So liking how this team's playing. The offense is back for the Bulldogs, it seems like.
Yeah, big offensive game so far. The last 2 games have been breakout games for the Bulldogs, leading here 34-22 at halftime.
Shows what finally being able to have practices does for a team.
Yeah, especially when you have, we know they had a lot coming back with pretty much the starting 5, but outside of that, not a whole lot of these guys had a whole lot of varsity experience. So if they're not getting practice time, it's kind of hard to expect them to step up, and now they get a little bit of practice time, and we see Durding come off the bench, provide a spark with the 8 first half points, and then just other guys just doing things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but still playing well, like Harrison. Myers gave them a few good minutes there. White even played pretty well down the stretch, so there's potential there. But, Colin, before we take another break, things not looking great for Spring Mills tonight.
No, Morgantown still in the lead against Spring Mills right now in the battle for the Spring House at the Greenbrier. It's a 10-point Morgantown lead, 43-33. The offense just not effective for the Cardinals right now, and they're possibly on the verge of that first loss of the season against the number 2 team.
Yeah, we'll see. Still a lot of time left in that one, but definitely not
right,
looking
and
great.
You're feeling more surprised than maybe you should, just because of how dominant that Spring Mills win was at Morgantown just a few weeks ago by 18 to snap the 50-game home win streak for the Mohegans. So you thought even if they met here on a neutral court that you'd still favor Spring Mills and they'd find a way to dominate, but now they're down a dozen. So alarm bells are possibly going off for an upset.
Minor upset, right? When you're a 3-time defending state champion.
That's true.
Can you ever really be a team to upset? I guess in this case, though, when Spring Mills, like you said, did beat them pretty handily earlier this season. But, I mean, still got to give respect to Coach Tallman and Morgantown. They've been the best team in the state in the last 3 years. It's not going to just change in an instant. But we still expect those 2 teams to see each other at least one more time this season.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's the only other time they probably can see each other is the state championship or the state tournament.
I don't know, but your
Unless
guess is as good as mine.
Unless they have another tournament that we don't know about.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll take a break. On the other side of that break, we'll give you the halftime stats. This is West Virginia High School Boys Basketball on Talk Radio, WRNR and TV10.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Tomorrow's success begins with today's preparation. Give your child a pathway to flourish and thrive with a well-rounded education. Enrollment is now open at the Classical Christian Academy in Martinsburg. Visit tcca.life/information. Tomorrow's success begins with today's preparation. Give your child a pathway to flourish and thrive with a well-rounded education. Enrollment is now open at the Classical Christian Academy in Martinsburg. Visit tcca.life/information.
The thing I'm most passionate about with my clients is that 95% of them that come to me, they've never been in trouble in their lives. They've got careers, promising futures, things that matter.
So thankfully, after it was all said and done, I had no DUI and I had no more stress facing me or my family.
When you're on the fence whether to hire a DUI attorney, I always say that you really cannot afford not to. My name is Harley Wagner. My law practice has been exclusively focused on driving under the influence cases throughout the state of West Virginia.
Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. Floorpools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com.
Back here to Martinsburg High School as we wind down here at halftime. Our halftime stats are brought to you by Floor Pools. Make every day better with a hot tub or swimming pool. Floor Pools has locations in Martinsburg, Chambersburg, and Hagerstown. Here at the half, Kobe Dillon with 3 points for Beckley. Lucas Rainey with 3 points. A.J. Thomas with 3 points. Preston Clary with 3 points. Taylor Williams with 4 points. And Jalen Walden with 6. That totals up for 22 for the Flying Eagles. On the Martinsburg side, it's been pretty balanced efforts as well. Keyshawn Cheek and Garrett Height leading the team with 10 points each. Zion Egmandoa with 4, Wuna with 2, and then Dirting off the bench, providing a big spark of 8 points. So 34-22 our score here at halftime. We'll take another quick 2-minute break and then have the start of the second half after that. This is West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10.
Hello and welcome to the Alumni Association Minute. We are the Coopers and we represent the Martinsburg High School Alumni Association. You have the opportunity now to help us because it is that time of the year, and we want to remind you that your dues and gifts and any help that you can to help the youth and the alumni here, please give us all opportunity to help them.
We were fortunate last year on Senior Day to hand out 15 $1,000 scholarships to the seniors from the alumni. And with your help, we can do that again this year. But it all depends on you. You can give 2 different ways. The $10 dues or more can be mailed to Martinsburg High School Alumni Association, Post Office Box 3007, Martinsburg, West Virginia 25402. You can go online to our secure website at MHSBulldogalumni.com. That's MHSBulldogAlumni.com. Either way would be fine as long as we get your help. There's over 15,000 of you still around because anybody that graduated from Martinsburg High School is considered an alumni, and we would really appreciate you sending your dues in.
So thank you so much for your help. And remember, we have a lot of good organizations here at Martinsburg High School, whether it's Scholastic, after school, sports, good times. We ask you to help us become one of the better alumni associations for Martinsburg High School. Again, we thank TV 10 for their opportunity to help us and support us. We ask you now to continue to guide, God bless, and go Bulldogs.
Nick Verslini alongside me, Colin McLaughlin here as we get ready for the start of the second half. Keyshawn Cheek back in the game after sitting with some foul trouble, but Martinsburg still in the lead despite that foul trouble. 34-22. Cheek nearly turns it over there, but Bulldogs get it back. Cheek now. Pass is taken away by Walden. Walden ahead to Dillon. Dillon's layup is up and no good. Rebounded, though, by Beckley. Thomas over to Clary. Open three-pointer on the way, and that's too strong. Dillon grabs the rebound, tries another layup, and that time finishes it. Kobe Dillon now has 5 points after kind of a slow start for the Flying Eagles point guard. Just 3 first-half points. Garrett Height now at the basketball. He's got 10 so far in the ball game. Finds Cheek. Cheek kicks it out. Bunny, extra pass. Egmandoa, open three on the way, is short and heads out of bounds. It will be Beckley basketball.
Yeah, for Beckley, you're kind of taking a sigh of relief that you got points on that opening possession of the half, especially how it started with a 3v1 in transition, but took 2 offensive rebounds to get to.
Three-pointer from Rainey is no good. Thomas grabs the offensive rebound, though. Beckley continues to grab the glass. had the ball off the glass as Kobe Dillon knocks down an open three, and Colin, it's more like what we expected out of him. He averages nearly 12 points a game.
Yeah, quick 5-0 run to start this third quarter for Beckley.
Cheek into the lane, kicks it out to Zion, extra pass to Bunny for three is too strong, and Dillon grabs the rebound. 34-27 our score, 6.5 left in this third. Here's Walden underneath, blocked from behind by Bunny. Kicks it out, Rainey open three on the way is too strong, but another offensive rebound. Kobe Dillon for three, too strong again, and rebounded by Garrett Height.
Yeah, that was an NBA range three, as now Height gets fouled while he was grabbing that rebound off the boards.
Yeah, too many offensive rebounds here, Colin, from Beckley to start the second half, and they're taking a little bit of advantage of it.
Which is shocking because Martinsburg has the clear height advantage.
Yes. But sometimes rebounding is all about who wants it more. The second one there on Thomas. He's picked up 2 fouls here quickly. Keyshawn Cheek with the crossover dribble. Cheek fadeaway jumper is good. Keyshawn Cheek now the leading scorer with 12 points. Became a 1,000-point scorer earlier here today as Clary drives in, kicks it out. Extra pass here. Rainey from the corner is no good. Cheek grabs the rebound. Cheek ahead to Height. Height going into the lane. Tough layup up and no good. Rebounded by Clary. Clary now over to Dillon. Dillon head fake, drives in, tries to find Walden down low, who somehow sticks with it, goes up strong and finishes. Jalen Wallen with 8 points here to lead Beckley in this one. 36-29 our score in favor of the Bulldogs. 5:15 to go in this third quarter. Here's the dribble handoff with Garrett Height. Free throw line jumper on the way and no good. Rebounded though by Dillon eventually as it was tipped around. Looked like Owuna was going to come down with it for the Bulldogs, but he couldn't secure it. And now Beckley has the basketball. Kobe White with a left-handed dribble. Dribbling on to the left wing. Now drives in. Free throw line over to Clary now. Back to Dillon, top of the key. Back to Clary. Clary with the tough move inside the lane, and his layup is up, ain't good. 5 points for Preston Clary. 36-31 our score. 4:40 to go in this quick-moving third quarter. Third quarter is brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution. As Keyshawn Cheek drives in and is fouled by Thomas. Also, CMA's Martinsburg and Winchester dealerships, proud to be the owners who just care more.
Good job by Cheek again, driving the lane and drawing contact. Mentioned at the start of the game, that's what he does best. Not afraid to attack.
Height down low, tough layup up and good. Garrett Height off the assist from Keyshawn Cheek. He's got 12 points, 38-31 into the lane. Rainey blocked by Owuna and set back. Bulldogs grab the rebound and they're looking to run. Cheek all the way to the rim. Layup up and good from the left side. Keyshawn Cheek extends the lead now quickly. Back out to 9 for Martinsburg at 40-31 with 4:05 to go in this third period. Back the other way, though. Thomas to the rack, and Thomas finishes. Nobody stopped the ball on that possession. Thomas has 5, 40-33 our score.
And Martinsburg getting lazy with the half-court defense here.
Igbendoa at the top of the key, drives in the lane, kicks it over to Kyrie Bunny. Bunny trying to set up the offense against Rainey. Now back to Zion. Zion with the head fake. Jab step and now drives in. Kicks it over to Owuna. Owuna back out. Bunny open. 3 on the way. Good. Kyrie Bunny from the left wing knocks down the triple. His first 3 points. He got in foul trouble early on in this one. Thomas, other end, over to Dillon. Down low. Walden turns and faces. Drives baseline. Rainey with the corner. 3 on the way. That's no good. Walden grabs the offensive rebound. Dillon tries a three-pointer from the left wing. That's no good as well, but Walden with another offensive rebound. This time he's fouled on his way up. And he'll head to the charity stripe and shoot a pair.
Nobody's going up for it for Martinsburg. Both times Walton's the only guy jumping up trying to get that ball at the high point when it's coming down off the boards.
Yeah, got to drive him out of that lane and also, like you said, contest more for these offensive rebounds to try to keep him to just one shot on the possession. But Walden has been a beast down low, wanting it more, it appears, right now, as Walden knocks down that free throw. Give him 9 total points, 43-34 our score with 3:06 left in this third quarter. So Martinsburg goes to the bench a little bit. They'll bring Harrison on. Zion will head to the bench. On the other end for Beckley, Jaden Robinson is into the game. I believe the first time here tonight. At 43-34. And Walden's second free throw is good as well. So give him 10 points on the evening. Martinsburg trying to set up the offense. Top of the head to Cheek for the screen call. And now Keyshawn with a tough fadeaway jumper. It's no good. Rebounded by Walden. Dillon now back the other way. Over to Clary. Open three on the wing for him is no good. A lot of open looks here for Beckley, but they're not falling right now. Cheek in transition quickly over to Bunny. Bunny back to Cheek. 43-35, 2.5 minutes left here in this third quarter. Martinsburg in the lead. Bunny, right wing, up top Harrison. Reverse the basketball to Awuna, now over to Kyrie. Kyrie drives into the lane, pulls up. Shot is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Walden underneath. Martinsburg's got to get back on defense here. Dillon guarded by Awuna. Now Clary with the basketball. Mouse in the house down low with Walden being guarded by Harrison. And Walden gets blocked from behind by Bunny, but gets his own rebound again and finishes strong. That's on Awuna. I mean, he didn't get back on defense, put Harrison in a tough situation down low, Colin.
Yeah, that's a clear mismatch. Walton a head taller than Harrison. Harrison probably one of the smallest, if not the smallest guys on the floor right now on either side.
Yeah, they list him at 6 foot, but not sure about that one for Harrison.
That's with the shoes on and the hair up.
Cheek's shot on the way is up and good. Keyshawn Cheek.
Still taller than me, though.
Yes. 45-37.
Walton that time missing it.
Depends on what we list you as, though. We can list you at 6'1" if you want.
Yeah, most I've been listed at was 5'10", and that's a lie.
Bunny to the rack. Gets fouled on his way up. And Bunny will shoot two. 45-37 our score. Martinsburg in the lead here with 1:08 to play in this third quarter.
Yep, A.J. Thomas called with the foul. That's his fourth. So he's going to have to take a seat on the bench most likely, it looks like.
Bunny's free throw no good. Yeah, that's tough. Thomas has been a solid role player for Beckley here today. Martinsburg bringing back on some subs as looks like Harrison and Awuna will head to the bench. Zion back in as well as Durning. Jayshon Durning had a surprising 8 first half points, but Bunny there surprisingly misses both free throws. So score remains 45-37. Martinsburg under a minute to play here in this third quarter. Clary goes into the lane, kicks it over. Walden's been a beast in the quarter, and he continues to go to work. He's fouled on his way up, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, Martinsburg has just struggled to find somebody to defend him down low. He is using his size and strength to just wreak havoc here this quarter and keep Beckley in this ballgame.
Walden has struggled from the line. Entering today's contest was just 24-44, which is 55%. He has gone 2 for 3 today. This one up and good for Jalen Walden. 45-38. Looks like Myers is going to come run on. Final 52 seconds. Garrett Height will get a little bit of a break. Martinsburg definitely using that bench a little bit more. Starting to get more confidence in those guys. Walden knocks down both of the free throws. Makes it a 6-point game here. Martinsburg can hold for the final shot of the quarter if they want to, of course. With no shot clock here in the state of West Virginia. Cheek over to Bunny. Pulls up from just inside the three-point arc. Shot is short. Rebounded by Beckley. So kind of a quick shot there for the Bulldogs. And that will bring Beckley now with a decision if they want to hold. Well, Clary will travel, and that's a turnover. So both teams giving up the possession here before the end of the quarter, with 28 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Keyshawn Cheek dribbles it slowly across half court. Seems like now Martinsburg content to hold for the final shot, possibly here of the third quarter. This Cheek is just waiting to go to work.
Yep. Ajman ready to set a potential screen for him.
Cheek gets the mismatch on Walden. Step back three on the way, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson pushing. Trying to get a shot off before the buzzer, and it's good from Robinson, but did he get it off in time? No, says the official.
Yep, backside official saying it didn't leave his hand in time. You don't have the red LED lights around the hoop here to really see.
Yeah, tough to tell. But our score here at the end of three, Martinsburg 45, Beckley 39. We'll head to the fourth at the other side of this 1 minute break. This is West Virginia High School Boys Basketball on Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10.
With a great selection comes great possibilities. And at CMA's CDJR of Martinsburg, the possibilities are endless. Shop our amazing selection of new vehicles like the Ram 1500. And right now, save on new Jeeps like the Wrangler and Grand Cherokee models. Plus, every Jeep purchase comes with our Jeep Wave program. So wherever your possibilities take you, you'll be connected. Shop CMA's CDJR of Martinsburg today. Owners just care more.
Carpet World is more than just carpet. Carpet World specializes in a complete selection of hardwood floors by respected names like Armstrong, Bruce, Shaw, and Mohawk, and tile by Dowell Tile, American Oleum, and Mannington for all rooms in your home. And Carpet World can update your bathroom shower with very attractive ceramic tile walls and floor. Financing with up to 12 months deferred interest is available, along with experienced quality installation at Carpet World, 2330 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. CarpetWorldofMartinsburg.com.
7:52 to go in this fourth quarter. Clary up top. Back to Dillon. Dillon back to Clary for Beckley. Dillon now tries an open three from the right wing, and that's good. Kobe Dillon hasn't had his best offensive day, but starting to step up a little bit here in this second half. He's now up to his average of 11 points.
Made it a one-possession game.
Yep. Martinsburg now, Zion driving. Should be, I think, an offensive foul, but we'll see. They're going to call it a blocking foul, which is fair as well. I mean, Dillon wasn't set. My only thought was maybe that Zion had kind of initiated the contact there. But they call it on Dillon. That's his first. Keyshawn Cheek with the basketball. Cheek has had another good game. He drives to the rim, though, off of the knee of Williams. Is good defense there from Taylor Williams. And Martinsburg will inbound it from the baseline. Gets it into Garrett Height. Height trying to find Durden. Durden thought about it, but then finds Cheek. Over to Durden. Corner three on the way. Big first half, and Durden knocks that one down from the corner. He's got 11. Walden chases it down. Robinson on the other end answers with a three of his own. Robinson said, take away my buzzer beater. I'll knock one down with plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. 48-45 our score. Great ball game here between Martinsburg and Beckley.
Yeah, 3 for 3 to keep it a one-possession game.
Garrett Height now against Walden. Back to Cheek. Cheek pulls up for three from the top of the key and sinks it. Keyshawn Cheek, a huge triple. Makes it a 6-point game here, 51-45, 6:22 to go in the fourth. Walden turns and faces. Tries to post up against Awuna and gets the shot over Awuna. Tough one there from Walden, but he gets it to go. 51-47 now. Martinsburg still in the lead, up by 4. Cheek calls for the screen and takes it from Awuna. Three-pointer from Keyshawn again. Too strong this time. Rebound chased down by Robinson. Durden tried to force the jump ball, but Robinson got it away in time to his teammate Dillon. Dillon brings it across half court and sets up the offense. Ignores the Williams screen and now tries to call out the play. Dillon drives in baseline over to Walden. Walden with the head fake, lost control of it. Good play by Garrett Height. He forced Walden to put it on the floor, and he Lost it on his way to the rim and out of bounds, and now it's Martinsburg basketball up by 4 with 5.5 minutes here in the fourth. So Jayshawn Durding with 11 points off the Martinsburg bench. Big spark for the Bulldogs here today. Cheek over to Height, open three from the top of the key, and Garrett Height nails the triple. He's got 15, 5 here in the second half. It's a 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. Dillon has it poked away by Durding. Ball's on the floor, and Martinsburg gets to it, and then smartly Dillon picks up his second foul, fouling Cheek in transition, or would have been probably some easy points for the Dogs.
This has been a huge game for Durding on both sides of the floor. As you said, just kind of poking that ball away to lead to the steal. We've seen him be overly aggressive at times defensively to lead to some silly fouls, but right now it's really been pulled back a little bit for him, and also with the 11 points offensively.
Yeah, adding some shooting and maybe some crucial bench play the rest of the season for Jayshawn Durding, as he now gets into the lane and lays it up and in. Durding now with 13 points. Martinsburg leads it here 56-47. By the way, Morgantown getting the win officially yet, Colin, against Spring Mills?
Yes, just went final. Morgantown defeats Spring Mills 59-45 to give Spring Mills its first loss of the season.
Dillon now into the lane. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Keyshawn Cheek. Bulldogs running the floor. Cheek in transition. Lobs it up for Zion, who gets the layup to go. And there's the timeout from Beckley, who trails at 58-47 with 4:13 to go here in this fourth quarter. We'll take a 30-second break. This is West Virginia High School Boys Basketball and Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10.
Insurance companies like to play games. They say they're on your side, but they aren't. We have a team that can handle any curveball they throw. At Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, you get a dedicated lawyer, and every case gets a team effort. So you get nearly 150 combined years of experience going to bat for you. And we like to win. Join the team that takes your personal injury case seriously. Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. We play hardball.
We welcome you back here to Martinsburg High School. Nick Verzolini, Colin McLaughlin, happy to have you with us. Kyler High, as well as Talia Tompkins on our camera. And back in the studio, Dylan Bishop. Colin, our fourth quarter brought to you by the Skinner Accident Injury Lawyers, representing accident and injury claims for over 50 years. Go to SkinnerWins.com, as well as Panhandle Dumpsters. Sign up with Panhandle today at PanhandleDumpsters.com. Use the promo code TV10 to get your first month free. Good one here, 58-47, two top 10 teams in the state. I wonder how this one would have played out if Hawthorne was able to go, but unfortunately he was sick. It's still, though, been a really interesting matchup, and I think these teams have brought the best out of each other on this Saturday evening. Fun one, 58-47 our score. Martinsburg in the lead, but Beckley's certainly not out of it. They've shown an ability to consistently stick around here. Here's Robinson with a three. That's short, no good. Rebounded by Keyshawn Cheek. Cheek now into the lane. Scoop shot up and good. Keyshawn Cheek has been pretty tough to stop.
Yeah, that's
didn't see
silly.
what happened there.
Thomas went to inbound it and kind of overdid it, and then wanted to make it look like he wasn't actually inbounding, so he reached back out to grab the ball.
Oh.
And the official said, no, no, no.
You can't do that. So that's a bad turnover, especially down 13 with 3.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Can't have something like that. Height drives in. Durding, it's been his game so far. Lob pass to Awuna. Awuna goes up strong, gets his own rebound, goes up strong again. Durding touches it out of bounds, it went out of bounds before he touched it, so we'll stay Martinsburg basketball.
Yeah. I was hoping for Awuna to get that basket on the putback, but we'll see if he can get something now.
He's got the mismatch against Thomas, and he gets the easy layup to go that time. Just 4 points for Anthony Awuna so far, but always makes an impact on both ends of the floor. Here's a Robinson corner three, and that's good. Robinson providing a nice spark off the bench today for Beckley with 6 points, 62-50.
Yeah, nobody just followed him as he was down in the paint and then quickly went out to that left corner while the ball was being brought down the court.
Timeout taken by head coach Dave Rogers of the Martinsburg Bulldogs. We'll take a 30-second break as well. 2:53 to go here in this fourth quarter, 62-50 Bulldogs. This is West Virginia High School Bulldog basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Insurance companies like to play games. They say they're on your side, but they aren't. We have a team that can handle any curveball they throw. At Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, you get a dedicated lawyer, and every case gets a team effort. So you get nearly 150 combined years of experience going to bat for you. And we like to win. Join the team that takes your personal injury case seriously. Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. We play hardball.
We welcome you back here to Martinsburg High School, West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Nick Verzolini alongside me, Colin McLaughlin here is top 10 matchup here in the state of West Virginia. It's been a solid game so far, but Martinsburg pulling away here, Colin down the stretch up 12.
Yeah, here in the quarter, Beckley was able to make it a one-possession game at the start.
Twice.
But Martinsburg has just stayed with it and fought back, find themselves back up by a dozen here in the final few minutes of regulation, and it's crunch time now, so they got to lock in and make sure there's no one last gasp and attempts for a comeback from Beckley.
Luna with the basketball on the wing. Zion in the paint has it taken away by Thomas. Thomas going down the court. Sheik got a hand in there, and then Garrett Height picked it up. And then the ball was tipped away by Woodrow and heads out of bounds. It will stay now, or go back to, I guess, the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they say Thomas tipped it out of the hands of Height, so possession will stay with Martinsburg.
Keyshawn Cheek with the basketball, and that one's tipped by Walden. Ahead to Clary. Clary throws up a wild shot, and they called a foul on Keyshawn Cheek. That's going to be his third. Kind of a weird one there, though.
It is a weird one, and it's the referee that's here on the near side, but behind the play calling the foul, and not the official that was right in front of the play about 2-3 feet away from it.
Clary to the line to shoot two. His free throw up and good. Martinsburg has done a pretty good job on the defensive end, holding down a lot of these top players for Beckley. Clary comes in averaging 12.2 points per game. He's a 75% free throw shooter on the season, and he makes them both here. So 62-52 Bulldogs ahead to Durning. He's played a big role for Martinsburg and off the bench with 13 points for the Bulldogs. Durning and Martinsburg holding the ball here. They know they're up 10 with 2 minutes. No reason to rush anything and make them come out and defend you and then try to get a layup. And Keyshawn Cheek's a good guy to have the ball in his hands in this situation as Cheek gets it into the lane, but his shot is no good. Rebounded by Thomas, who's playing with the 4 fouls. Thomas ahead to Walden. Walden down low with a series of pump fakes. Gets his own offensive rebound again and a foul called. And Walden will head back to the line to shoot two. He's done pretty well tonight. 4 of 5 from the charity stripe.
Yeah, and it stops the clock and gives an opportunity to cut the lead back down into single digits, possibly, if you can hit these free throws.
Yeah, anytime down the stretch, if you're able to get to the line, and he sends that one off the back of the rim, but have an opportunity to score with the clock stopped as Luna will come in for Durning, who's, again, played some good minutes, but just want that size out there. I think if you're Coach Rogers, especially with how good Walton's been on the offensive glass. Second free throw from him is good this time. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line there. It's a 9-point game at 62-53. Martinsburg, though, trapped in the backcourt. Keyshawn Cheek's going to be fouled. So that is the third team foul. That one going against Clary. That's his third as well. So they need 2 more to send the Bulldogs to the line. Down by 9 here with 1:38 to go. Of course, no shot clock in West Virginia, so you got to foul in these situations. Just depends on maybe who can foul. Thomas already has 4, so he can't. Over to Bunny now.
And who you want to foul to send to the free throw line.
Seems like for now, Beckley's going to try to trap still. Wuna with a nice power dribble. Height with a wide open 3, so he pulls it, but it's no good. Rebounded, though, by Wuna, who goes up strong and gets the layup to go. Honestly, Wuna probably should have shot it when he made the move originally, but then he ends up getting the 2 points anyway, and Martinsburg back up 11. Down low, Walden layup up and good, and he hit the bottom of the backboard, so they'll have to fix that, I think, but we got a timeout anyway.
Timeout, Beckley.
Yep, timeout taken by Beckley here at 64:55. We'll take a break. This is West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio, WRNR and TV10 back in 30.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Back here to Martinsburg High School, 64-55 our score. Nick Verzolini alongside me, Colin McLaughlin, out of the timeout, I should say, taken by Beckley. Martinsburg has possession. They get it into Keyshawn Cheek. They don't have to foul Cheek. That's Clary's 4th. They still have to get 1 more to send Martinsburg to the line here with 1:03 left, down by 9. So there's still plenty of time if you're Beckley, but you have to play the foul game, which is never in a team's favor, and Garrett Height will get it off the inbound. They trap him and then foul him with 59 seconds to go, so Height will go to the line and shoot.
Yeah, I don't know if that time they were trying to
don't think so.
Foul Height or not, because they had the trap in the back court and could have gotten the backcourt violation potentially, but Height was finding space between the double team. So, as you said, he'll go to the free throw line where last night he fared pretty well from.
Yeah, Height with another good game here today. 3 threes in the ball game, a total of 15 points, and a chance to add on to that here. Going off of a 28-point performance against Musselman. First free throw up and good. Makes it a 10-point lead here for Martinsburg at 65-55. The second free throw here from the senior guard is good as well. So 17 tonight from Garrett Height. Bulldogs by 11. Dillon into the corner for Clary. That's an air ball. Well off. And it will go to Beckley as Martinsburg hit it before it went out of bounds.
Yeah, trying to gather the rebound, and Cheek just had it slip through.
So Clary now has it off the inbound. Trying to make a move, but good defense from Bunny. Working around the perimeter, burning a lot of time here on this possession is Beckley. Shot is no good, but a follow from Walden and a timeout from Coach Kidd here at 66-57. One thing that will definitely be something that Martinsburg's frustrated with here tonight, Colin, is those offensive rebounds.
Yeah, they've allowed a lot of offensive rebounds for Beckley here so far tonight, but fortunately it still looks like unless a big miracle happens, you're coming away with a win at home.
Yeah, 66-57 our score. Just about 35 seconds left here in this fourth quarter. If you're just now joining us, as Colin told us earlier, we had the upset win for Morgantown, or mini upset, I guess, is what we decided to call it, since, of course, Morgantown's the 3-time defending state champions, knocking off Spring Mills today, so Cardinals no longer undefeated. As that one happening at the Greenbrier. Of course, some good basketball, a lot of good teams down there, and Martinsburg runs this inbound pass Down the court to Bunny. Catches it cleanly. And now Kyrie's foul by Robinson.
Yeah, got to see a little go route it looked like from Kyrie Bunny, like you saw in the fall on the
what he does best.
Football field, yeah. We'll see if he's one of the Martinsburg players potentially signing here Wednesday at the Doghouse. The football players, a few of them don't know exactly who are making their signings for committing to play in college on Wednesday at 3 p.m.
I heard they're pretty good at football around here.
I think you're correct in that, looking up here with those 10 state championship banners and the one, obviously, this past season.
68-57 our score. Only about 20 seconds left here in this fourth quarter as Bunny made both of those free throws. Clary tries an open three. That's off the mark. No good. 13 seconds left, and Martinsburg will inbound, and I would presume Beckley's going to maybe just play it out, but I don't know for certain. I mean, obviously they're a competitive program. They're going to fight till the final whistle. But a timeout taken here by Coach Dave Rogers as he didn't look like how that one looked. So we'll go ahead and take a 30-second break. This is West Virginia High School Boys Basketball and Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10.
Order number 2001.
It's not rocket science. Get a 12-piece chicken for $12 at happy hour from 5 to 7 p.m. with the Rocks app. Want the kids to warm up to you? Get a gas fireplace from Roach Energy. Roach Energy. Call 304-263-3329.
We welcome you back here to Martinsburg High School. 68-57 our score. Bulldogs leading Beckley here in this fourth quarter. Stay tuned for after the game. We'll have a post-game show for you. As looks like Martinsburg is going to get their 8th win of the year and improve to 8-2. Beckley will probably lose back-to-back to drop them down to
9-3.
9-3 on the season as they lost to South Charleston on Thursday by 9, 51-42. So, better performance for them here today, but still probably going to be a loss. And we'll see if they can get Hawthorne back and probably have a good chance to still be one of the 8 teams to make it to the state tournament. As here's the foul off the inbound of 11.5 seconds.
Yeah.
And
like that, I guess you're still fighting to try to come back here, but at the same time, with how much time's left on the clock, kind of feels pointless.
Yeah, I think it's more just like a culture thing, I would presume, with Beckley. I mean, Coach Ron Kidd is the second most winningest coach in the state, 25 seasons, so he probably just wants his guys to play till the final whistle.
Yeah,
Something
you respect
off
that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you have 427 career wins, you should respect it.
Yeah.
Free throw there from Bunny, good after missing the first. 69-57, final few seconds. That's when we didn't probably need called by the official there with 4 seconds. But
they got to do their job as well until the final whistle.
Yeah.
You got to respect that as well.
I will. You're right. But Keyshawn Cheek just fouled out with 5 seconds left. But great performance from Cheek. So he gets another round of applause from the crowd.
Yep. Got his 1,000th career point today. So he's happy.
Yeah, should be. Clary, step back 3 on the way. That was a foul on Kyrie Bunny, but no call. And that will do it for this one. 69-57, our final score. Martinsburg gets the win here over Beckley to improve to 8-2 on the year. Beckley falls to 9-3. We'll take a 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll have the Palace Lounge post-game show. This is West Virginia High School Boys Basketball on Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10.
It's the new normal. You live, work, and play everywhere. Whether it's the family car or the family business, you need insurance that keeps pace with your changing life. Home on the job or working from home, peace of mind comes from knowing your whole world is covered. No matter what happens or how big it grows, whatever your new normal, Erie Insurance's award-winning service and personal agents can keep pace. Call your local agent today or visit erieinsurance.com for a quote.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have hundreds of new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Valentine's Day has gone too far. This is Cody from Cody's Auto Body. I just saw a Valentine's Day card from your dog. Look, I love my dog, but who's going to the store and buying a card from their dog to give to someone? If you're that lonely, how about you go to happy hour at the bar like a normal person? Or just skip the card and call a therapist. Stay warm and stay safe on the roads. From Cody at Cody's Auto Body. Sing the jingle, boy.
It's Cody's with a T for trust.
We welcome you back here to Martinsburg High School. Our final score, 69-57 here tonight. Our post-game show brought to you by the Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg, with a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials and a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. Colin, your final thoughts on this one here tonight?
Another great win for Martinsburg yet again. To improve, as you said, 8-2, getting a win at home against a top 10 opponent. So you're happy with that, happy with going 2-0 on the week. So this team's playing some solid basketball, and you finally got to see some contribution offensively from guys off the bench having to step up, and you got your senior in Keyshawn Cheek with his 1,000th point here tonight as well.
Yeah, we'll give you now the post-game stats, which are brought to you by the personal injury attorneys Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. Visit burkeandschultz.com. We play hardball, starting with the Bulldogs, who were victorious tonight. Keyshawn Cheek leads the way with 21 points. Garrett Height follows him with 17. And then 13 off the bench from Jay-Sean Dirting, the senior, with his biggest game of the season. 13 off the bench to help the Bulldogs secure this victory. Kyrie Bunny was 6. Zion was 6 as well. Anthony Awuna was 6. And those were the totals for the Bulldogs, who win it again by a score of 69-57. On the other side for Beckley, we saw Kobe Dillon go for 11, Lucas Rainey go for 3, A.J. Thomas with 5, Preston Clary with 7, Taylor Williams with 8. And then we saw, Taylor Williams with 4. 6 for Jaden Robinson, and then 21 from Jalen Walton here tonight, totaling up for 57 from Beckley. So, Colin, your player of the game, which is brought to you by WVU Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere.
Tonight's player of the game is a little bit tough. Could go with Cheek because he was the leading scorer and he got his 1,000th point. However, I'm going to go with Deshaun Dirting. 13 points off the bench, not something that you usually see from him or really from anyone off the bench, and you got to really look at just where those 13 points came. The first 8 came in 3 straight possessions to close out the first half strong and give Martinsburg that double-digit lead heading into halftime, and you look at the final score, it was a 12-point win, so without 13 points, things could have potentially went differently here tonight. So, Dirting's my player of the game this evening.
Yeah, that's the right choice. I mean, the only reason I would maybe go Keyshawn is because he did get his fouls point today. But, well, I'll say he scored 21. But, yeah, I'm with you. Third and his contributions. Also, to add to your point, you didn't have as much from Zion or Bunny or Wuna as you normally get from them. So those were big 13 points. And I'm in agreement with you, Colin. So once again, our final score here tonight, 69-57. Dylan Bishop back in the studio. Talia Tompkins, Kyler High, Kyle McLaughlin. I'm Nick Verzolini saying so long here from Martinsburg High School. And we'll see you next week with more high school sports here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
After a car accident, what do you get when you call Mansion Ferretti?
You get more experience from a local law firm with over 115 years of combined service.
More respect from a team who treats clients like their own family.
And more fight, because we want you to get every dollar you deserve.
Experience, respect, results. If you've been injured, that's what you want in your lawyer.
And that's what you'll get when you call us. Car accident? Get more with Mansion Ferretti. 304-264-8505.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
If you or someone you know suffers from the disease of addiction, help is available from the Berkeley County Quick Response Team with peer recovery coaches and support promptly to the homes of those who've recently experienced an overdose. This collective effort towards recovery brings resources and services to the community, including naloxone and treatment options. Call 304-267-1313 or visit the Berkeley County Recovery Resource Center at 800 Emmett Rouse Drive, Martinsburg. The Berkeley County Quick Response Team is funded through a DHHR grant with the Berkeley-Morgan County Health Department.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
You've been listening to West Virginia High School Basketball. Today's game has been brought to you by
Century 21 Modern Realty Results, Cody's Auto Body, The Palace Lounge, CMA Honda, the Berkeley County Health Department, Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, Brown's Funeral Home and Cremations, Hagerstown Ford, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Bodwell Insurance Solutions, W. Harley Miller Systems, Smallwood and Small Insurance Agency, CMA Chrysler Dodge, WVU East, the law firm of Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, RAI Properties, Parsons Ford, Rocks, Gary Kelly Allstate, and Panhandle Dumpsters.
For the continued excitement of high school, college, and NBA basketball, keep it tuned to Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. All rights reserved.